Welcome back. I'm Coach Brian with the Northwest Elite Spirit, and I'm going to share with you how to gain inner peace and still get things done. I'd like to start off by proposing that agitation and peace do not go together. When one is present and the other is introduced, the introduced one instantly cancels out the other. So if you're seeking inner peace, you have to let go of agitation. And how do you do that? Now, I know there are people out there who will argue that agitation is needed to get anything done, like they couldn't find motivation without some sort of agitation. I'll argue that agitation may sometimes be motivating to get things done, yet it won't get things done in the most efficient way and may cause you to take one step forward and 2 steps back. And that the mental stress will wear you out and use up energy that could be directed towards the task at hand. The seed for this video idea came when I was recently reading one of Carlos Castaneda's books. I think it was The Power of Silence, Further Lessons of Don Juan. And at a point in the story, Carlos and Don Juan were pursued by a jaguar. And after the pursuit, Don Juan was using this as a lesson in agitation. Don Juan pointing out that at no point during the incident was Carlos agitated or irritated by the jaguar like he would be over life situations or disagreements with people, though he understood perfectly well the danger he was in. Don Juan pointed out that Carlos didn't stop to argue with the jaguar or try to convince it that it shouldn't be doing what it was doing. He didn't stand there wringing his hands in anxiety or scratching his head in confusion. He didn't complain that the jaguar was being rude, unfair, or inconsiderate. He just acted in his best interest instantly and without agitation or irritation. Almost. Don Juan asked why it is different when dealing with people or life issues. And this is a great question. To go forward with this video came when I was reading an article in Parabola Magazine. In the article, the writer went over an old philosophy that said, even if you work hard and you get to heaven's gate, if you approach the gates without any agitation, you won't get in. Because peace and agitation can't exist together, and heaven is peace. Peace of mind brings flow. Flow comes when there are no hiccups or obstacles in our way, or when obstacles are presented, they don't stop our momentum. With a sense of peace, we can enjoy the experience and be playful within the obstacle, within the moment, rather than becoming irritated and getting hung up. When we are flowing, movement becomes easier. Ideas become easier. Connections become easier. Agitation brings blockages. Agitation has you focused on an aspect of the obstacle rather than the solutions. It keeps you stuck on the thing agitating you rather than the ways you can move forward. Agitation will have you imagining problems that don't exist. Agitation will have you creating problems that don't exist. Some common symptoms of agitation are an uneasy feeling. An uneasy feeling can have you seeing problems that aren't there or looking for problems that aren't there. And you may lose sleep. We all know the side effects of losing sleep. You could have an urge to move, possibly with no purpose. Let's say as far as exercise. You exercise, yet never feel accomplished. Even after you reach aesthetic or physical achievement goals, you still feel unfulfilled. It can cause crankiness. Your crankiness will negatively affect you for sure, and it may put everyone else around you off and cause them to avoid you and or be cranky towards you, agitation can lower your patience. And when we are impatient, we rush, which causes more problems. It causes us to be short with people when we should be understanding. Or we go about easy tasks angrily and end up fumbling about, causing it to be harder than it needs to be. Cause nervousness. Nervousness can cause hesitation and or lack of confidence. A little nervousness is okay, as long as it isn't getting in the way of your task. Agitation can cause stubborn behavior, often towards loved ones or caregivers. And it can shut down rational thinking. So you may double down when you should compromise or give in. It can cause too much excitement, and too much excitement can cause us to miss details in a task or in how the people around us are reacting. Now, agitation brings stress, and life can be hard. And it's normal to feel agitation when you're stressed out. It may happen because of problems at home, work, school, at the gym. And too much stress can cause health problems or make existing health problems worse, like high blood pressure or diabetes. Some common symptoms of mental stress include anxiety, depression, fatigue, headache, stomachache, or trouble sleeping. Now, finding ways to ease your stress may put you in a better mood, and here are some things you can try. Exercise, but exercise without obsession and without seeking approval from anyone else. The body and the mind naturally perk up during and after exercise. Get enough sleep. Go to sleep knowing you did all you could have done, and excited for the things that you want to do tomorrow, and put the devices away. Try relaxation techniques like deep breathing, yoga, or meditation. Get in the habit of controlling your own mind and body. Peace of mind, also described as inner calm, refers to an internal state of tranquility when you have mental peace. And finding peace of mind isn't as challenging as you might think. You might come closer to finding peace of mind by accepting what can't be controlled. No use in dwelling on things you couldn't and or can't do anything about. A lot of energy is wasted this way. Forgive yourself and forgive others. When we forgive others, we relieve a lot of tension in our lives, especially if someone close to us or someone we deal with often. Forgiving yourself will allow you to move forward and correct personal mistakes rather than dwelling on old mistakes and not moving forward. Staying focused on the here and now, this is another area where energy is best used on what you can do now with what you have now. Focusing on the future and the past when you have a task in front of you can cause you to miss important details and make costly mistakes. Going within, or solitude. Simply getting away to connect with yourself and reflect on your own thoughts is a great way to release stress and stir up ideas. You can always return to the group when you're ready. Journaling your thoughts and emotions, being totally honest. You don't have to write down anything you wouldn't want someone else to read. If you have things you wouldn't want someone else to read, take the journaling time to just think it over. You could even tell a tree or a rock if you really need to get it out. Connecting to Mother Earth. Can you remember the sense of pleasure and peace that can be had when you're just walking through the forest or on the beach barefoot and breathing in the fresh, clean air? I'd like to remind you that these feelings can be had whenever you like and whenever you choose. It's simply a matter of changing your mind. When you you find yourself in a situation and becoming agitated, when you notice yourself fumbling about due to stress or impatience, say to yourself, agitation and peace of mind do not go together, and continue about your task. Try it for 2 months before you decide how well it works. Come back and comment below. I'm Coach Brian at Northwest Elite Spirit, and this has been How to Gain Inner Peace and Still Get Things Done. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.